Hi, I'm Michelle and this is Nikki, and today we're going to show you how to make Halloween cookies. Alright then, first thing you want to do is gather all your ingredients for the cookies. We have a half cup of sugar, half pound of butter, 2 cups of flour, 1 egg, and vanilla extract. Take the teaspoon out when you're ready to throw it in the mixing bowl. And you want to have a large mixing bowl and a fork for mixing. Let's get this underway, guys. First thing you want to do is add the half pound of butter to the large mixing bowl. Having some trouble there, Nikki? Alright, next thing you want to do is take your half cup of sugar and add it to the bowl as well. And now you want to mix the butter until it is creamy. Tip, do not melt the butter when adding it to the bowl. Ta-da! It's creamy! Okay. Next thing you want to do, crack that egg open right on there. I can do it. Kind of want to crack it.
Don't let the shell go in there.
Yeah, if the shell falls in, then you kind of fail. Let me wipe my fingers. Okay, next thing you want to do, take the 2. Oh wait, no.
Beat the egg.
I want to beat the egg first. My bad.
Beat the egg and then mix it in with the rest of the ingredients.
And there you have it. There's the egg thoroughly beaten in. Alright, next thing you want to do, add your teaspoon of vanilla extract.
Let me just get this stuff off now. Okay, that's failing.
Okay.
That failed.
You want to hold the spoon over the bowl so you don't spill vanilla extract everywhere. And then just add it and mix. Mix faster. Faster. No. Okay. Alright, the next thing you want to do is cap your vanilla. That would be a good idea.
I'm sorry, I should have done that while mixing it.
And then you want to take your 2 cups of flour and gradually add it. And while you're adding the flour, mix the mixture. I guess you could call it a mixture.
So you can hold the bowl and sort of take it in. I'll grab some of the balls and knives.
Okay. Just a little at a time. And mix. And mix. Okay, next you want to add the rest of the flour in. Dump it on in and mix.
Make sure it doesn't fly out of the bowl because that is not cool.
Yeah, that's just a mess. Okay, and this is your end results of when you're done mixing in all the flour.
Scrape this off.
Get as much dough that you can get in there.
The rest I will eat. So now when you're done with that, when you know it's ready, you should be able to clump it together. Oh, that's nice. You should be able to pick it up and clump it all together. And now when this is, you put it in the fridge to harden for 3 to 4 hours. As you can see, this is after the dough has hardened in the fridge. And as you can see, I've also put them in small pieces so it's easier to roll them out. What you want to do is flour this, and then also take some and flour this, because you don't want the dough to stick, otherwise it will not be flaky. So what you do is you take this. You also want to take a little flour and put it on the dough, because they can never not get stuck.
Yeah, you don't want it to stick. If it gets stuck, then you just peel it off the rolling pin or off the board and clump it back together and start again. And this time, make sure you put enough flour on there.
So right now, you flatten it out, and then Michelle's holding the board because the board will start rolling. Or flipping like that.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
And you just roll.
Doesn't have to be a perfect circle or anything.
This one looks like Mr. Potato Head.
But try to get it as even as you can. And just flatten it again.
That looks, it's a little thick still right there in the middle. So let's
Keep rolling. You want an even thinness across, even consistency.
Or let's just stop now because it'll get stuck in it. Or if it starts getting stuck, you can just add a little more flour. There's a lot of flour involved in this. Does that look about right to you?
Yeah, that was good.
Okay. So you can take the pumpkin and I will take the ghost. These are different shapes, as you can see. And you just place them. Other side. And you, yeah, good job.
Sorry.
You place them like this. And let's see if I can, and then you just pick it up and let's see if I can fit another ghost in here, which I can.
You don't want to use these close to the edges or the cracks because then you won't get a full cookie.
And then you take the spatula, make sure you get under the cookie. It's okay if you mess up the other dough because you're just going to reuse that later. You take the cookie, and that's a little thin, it should still work. You place it on the cookie dough, or on the
Baking sheet.
baking sheet. It can be close together because these cookies don't spread out. And then when you're done with this, you just take the cookie dough, roll it back together, and clump it with another piece, and it will be ready to roll out. And make sure you take off all the dough off of here.
Okay, before you finish rolling out all your cookies, be sure to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. While it's heating up, you can roll out the rest of your cookies and put them on the baking trays.
Hello, my name is Abigail and I've replaced Michelle in this frosting bit.
By the way, I'm Nikki.
Okay, first you must gather all your ingredients.
Your first ingredient is milk, but you only have a dash in it.
Then you have your powdered sugar,
1 tablespoon of melted butter,
a bag of chocolate chips,
and orange food coloring, which is really red food coloring, and yellow food coloring put together.
Okay, first you add powdered sugar to your bowl of tablespoon butter.
Yeah, that's right. You add that powdered sugar.
Yes, I'm going to start with that. You can add in more when needed.
And start mixing. And then you add in a dash of milk.
Milk. Let's make sure I don't add in too much.
This is not an exact science. It's estimation.
Hopefully
mix.
it's not wrong. And I might need to add in more later.
Okay, this is your end result when mixing. Now we're going to add the food coloring. This will be orange for the pumpkins, but we'll keep this white for the ghosts.
So what you do to make it orange is you add in 5 drops of red food coloring. And it's approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Spanish lesson
That was a
for
little
you.
more, yeah. And then you add in 1 of this, which will be 1. Now this looks like red, but let's hope it's not. Now you mix this together. It looks a bit red. What you do is you just add, oh now it's turning a little bit more orange. Okay, but to make it a little more orange is when I'm done mixing this fully together, you just add in more yellow. So now after we've added in the right amount, this is pretty much what it looks like. So now we can frost the cookie.
With this knife, right?
Yes.
No.
And I will be the one decorating it. Here you can frost you want to frost your ghost white unless you want orange ghost.
Then
Why? I don't know.
what's your preference?
That is your preference. You can do whatever. You can do like a black ghost if you want, but I don't know how you make black food coloring.
Make sure
All the colors together.
Make sure your cookies are cool enough to do it. Like this, right?
Yes. And so obviously these aren't the best at frosting, but now we're done and you want to put chocolate chips on them, and you want on the pumpkin you can make a face. You can do whatever you want.
Okay, and then your cookies.
And then you frost the rest and you eat them.
Yeah.
But don't be a jerk and eat all the cookies.
Enjoy.
That was our video.
I hope you like this. It
Say
was filmed
goodbye.
at Nikki's house.
Bye. Oh, you can see me in the mirror. Bye.
This is Halloween, this is Halloween. Pumpkins scream in the dead of night. This is Halloween, everybody make a scene. Trick or treat, tell the neighbors on your diaphragm. It's so tough, everybody scream. This time of Halloween.
I am the one hiding under your bed, teeth ground sharp and eyes glowing red.
I am the one hiding under your stairs, fingers like snakes and spiders.